What is going on, everybody? I'm back playing some more factions. So we're actually on factions blue, and I'm gonna go over what I'm gonna be doing with factions, because if you guys haven't watched the the video I made, some of you guys might not have watched it because it was called like it was something about like I'm quitting YouTube. It wasn't that wording, but it was like it could be the end or something, and it was a joke. And some people, there's actually quite a few dislikes on that video, and I'm not sure why, because it was just a joke. Like some people just get butthurt, I guess. If that's the right word to use for this. Anyway, so the reason why I'm playing on blue, actually, wow, I cannot stop coughing right now. So, if you do look at the straw poll, it was actually pretty tied, like blue. It was like 54% blue, and the other percent of people wanted to see crimson. But unfortunately, crimson I actually can't play on until a couple days, and I'm actually going on vacation from tomorrow until Monday, though you'll have a couple videos going up during that time. But I couldn't play on the server, I couldn't test it out, so I figured I would start my series on here, and then when I get back, I'll try out factions crimson. Although I did watch a camping rusher video, and from the looks of it, all it is just regular factions with a death ban. And to be completely honest, I think this will be a better server for me to play on. I think you guys will like it better. And I have a $100 donator rank on here. I don't really want to spend more money on this server, and I would have to if I played on there, because you know, I'll be honest, it's a very pay to win server. You kind of need to pay like almost in order to have like a good series going on the server, because you only have like one set home and stuff, so it's really difficult without a rank. So that's, you know, it's really helpful that I have a $100 rank on here. That being said, my hand is actually hurting a lot. Anyway, my hand is actually hurting a lot right now. I'm not sure if I want to tell the story right now of what happened to it, but it's like really beaten up, and so is part of the rest of my body. I was biking. I'll just say it really quick. I was biking, and I hit like this bump or something, and I flipped right over my bike and landed sideways. And it was very painful. It was kind of scary because I was like in midair and looking, and I was like, dang, dude, I messed up. And you know how you remember like that freeze frame second of when you're like in the middle of the air and you're like, I did something wrong over here, and then you fall over, and yeah, so that's what happened to me. But I'm not gonna get into a huge detail about it, because I don't want to bore you guys. I might talk about it in a future video or something when I get back, maybe, but you know, that's you know, that's what I got going for me right now. So it might be a little hard to play Minecraft, but you know, I mean, I can do the basics, so it works. So a lot of it's actually changed on this server. I want to go over to Warp Shop. I'm trying to type it in. My hand is not really working too well for me. By the way, I'm actually in a faction, which is it's Fatal OG, I think. So the owner actually invited me, this dude, Hercules, for the win, and he made me a YouTuber / Oracle, which is kind of cool. So I don't know how well this this whole faction is gonna go. I'm not sure if any of you guys are watching who are part of this faction or not. I don't really know, because I do have a YouTuber rank on here. But I might stay, I might not stay. It depends really if any of the people on here help me out at all. Because what I'm looking for is a faction where we can like help each other find raids and, you know, raid together and stuff like that. And I haven't played here long enough to know if that's how this kind of faction is, though it's a very big faction. But I'm thinking maybe, since I'm kind of like, you know, since I'm a YouTuber, maybe I'll have like a little more respect on the faction, but I'm not entirely sure, so I don't really know. We'll have to see how that pans out, I guess. But the thing that's actually going to make me a lot of money, I figured out, is making cookies. And it was actually the same way last time, but I didn't have any cocoa beans. But I went ahead and I bought some cocoa beans from the shop, because you actually can buy them now. So you know, if you sell a full inventory, I think that's a full inventory, then you get $2,000 or $21,000 actually. And a full inventory isn't that hard to make, because cookies make like 16 each or something. So we could easily get a full inventory, and there's 21K right there. So we're gonna be cookie farmers. I'm gonna be honest right here. I mean, I don't know if that's a really, like, you can call yourself a cookie farmer, but I'm gonna start it out, because I mean, you know, that's gonna be my profession on this server, I guess you could say. But I'm actually gonna run out in this episode. I'm not sure how much I'll get done, but it's kind of a starter episode for a couple of reasons. First of all, because, you know, it's the first episode, I haven't played much on here, and also because my hand is kind of hurting me. I can't really do any PvP or anything. I mean, I could try, but I would lose, obviously. So you know, that's that, but we'll see how it goes. Nifzo, how's it going, bro? So I'm gonna run out, and I'll show you some of the highlights. That's usually what I like to do in these, you know, these first episodes. So I'm actually out in the middle of the ocean. This was made by somebody. I have no clue. I just found it. But why I'm actually here, I wanted to mention the problem with this server. They've taken away boats. You actually can't. Let me show you real quick. You can't craft boats. It won't let you craft them. As you can see there, you're unable to craft this item. I don't know why. Apparently they're disabled for some reason. I don't know why you do that, because that's really annoying. I've been bow hopping across the ocean, which is really annoying, and it's it's kind of glitchy, as you can see. Like, I'll go, oh yeah, I don't have any arrows, never mind. So that it's a bit of a pain. I'm gonna have to like swim the rest of the way, but it's gonna suck. But I mean, there's nothing I can do really, so I'm making the best of it, I guess you could say. So I've actually found this island, which is it's kind of a desert island, and the reason why I'm stopping over here is because sometimes what people do, you can use minimap to find sky bases. So sometimes what people will do is they'll build over a desert, and they'll put signs on top of the chest so that you can't see. Because I'm pretty sure that's how it works. It makes it kind of like gray, or not gray, but like tan or whatever, which is the same color as the sand, so you can't see it. That's what I've heard anyway. That's what people have told me. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna build up there using some sand and see if there is a base up there, like a sky vault. But I don't think there will be, since it's such a new server, but you never know. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I have to go over to Warp Shop, and I do have a home set over here, so we're good about that. So I'm gonna get some sand, and we're gonna dig up there. The reason why I'm gonna use sand is just so that I can break it really easily. Yeah, I forgot sand is actually pretty expensive. It's 50 for 16. Though I do have a decent amount of money. I'll show you real quick. I have 13k, so we're good right now. I've been voting actually a lot, which is giving me some money. So I think we'll need one more stack. That'll give me a little over 200. Yeah, that should be good. All right, we're going back over to my home, E3. So we're actually allied to quite a few people, which is kind of good. It'll help me out in PvP a lot. I don't know this or how this faction is going to turn out. I was thinking of making my own faction, but it's just so hard to get OP on it. By the way, this guy just won a crate key. GG to him. So unfortunately, it doesn't look like there's any sky base over here, which kind of sucks. I couldn't, yeah, we're up about 240 or whatever. So I'm going to jump down over here, and hopefully I'm going to try and hit this area over here so I don't fall down that far. There we go. And some people were saying that you can't land in one block of water. I'm like, what the heck are you talking about? Like, I remember back in the day, that was what everyone was saying. Like, how can you do that? Like, you can't fall in one block of water. Anyway, I need a torch, which I'm gonna have to see. Maybe there's like something at the shop that I can use to make a torch. I don't really know. So the reason why I'm actually going to take down this is because someone might build a base here later. So I'll keep a set home over here, and then maybe at some point someone will build a base over here, and then we've got a free like sky vault raid, which will be pretty good. So I'm going to keep this here because this is a very it's a good spot to build it. Like, for people who don't think about how it would be really easy to raid it, they're going to be like, oh my gosh, this is perfect. It's right in the middle of the ocean and stuff. So I think this will be a place where I should check out in the future. So I've actually found another one of these desert islands, pretty far out actually, and I set a home over here because I wanted to get some more sand. As you can see, I TP'd over here. So I'm gonna actually dig up here, and then we'll see what we can find up there. So I've been digging up, and it's right over there, but when I tilt down like this, you can see it. I have no clue what that is. It kind of looks like a mushroom almost. I can't zoom in. I'm trying to. I don't know if it's like I don't know what that is. I'm gonna have to investigate that, I guess. So unfortunately, no sky base up here, which is kind of, I think it's just because the server's really new, so we're not really gonna find any sky bases really soon. I should have probably jumped. I was kind of nervous there for a second that I wouldn't be able to hit the water, but we're good. So I'm gonna take this down, and we're gonna keep moving. Isn't that just mesmerizing? I know. I actually watch videos like this to put me to sleep at night. You know what I'm saying? You feel free to use this and loop it so you can go to bed and have a good night's sleep, because this is pretty mesmerizing. I have to admit, it's very sexy. I mean, when it takes breaks like that, oh, it's done. Better have looped that, because I'm not gonna show that twice. So it seems that I've actually found a mushroom biome, which I'm not sure if this is rare on the server or not. I think I found one on my on a faction server before. Sometimes people will write like fractions in the chat, like, can I join a fraction? And I don't know why I just said that now, because it doesn't really, I don't know, it's just a weird thing that I thought of in my brain. Anyway, so I'm not sure if this is really useful at all, but I'll kill all of these, I guess. For some reason, they seem to spawn in like these are huge packs, and they'll despawn like if you walk away. I think there's something with the archon, but as soon as you come close, like they don't render very far, basically. Which I don't know if I like or not, to be completely honest. Like, does it still count them as entities, but you just can't see them? No, see, it doesn't. So actually, this is gonna be hard to find bases if it keeps doing that, because if you go down, like there could be a base down there that's spawning a bunch of like whatever, like a cow spawner or something, and you're not going to be able to find it because the entities don't render from up here. So that will actually make raiding bases a lot harder than I thought it would be. But as you can see, they spawn in such big groups like this. So this could actually be a good spot to farm, you know, instead of using like a cow spawner to farm steak, because as you can see, I'm getting tons of steak from this. So that could be an option for me, and I also get a bunch of leather from it too. So I'll keep a set home over here. Maybe someone will build a base here as well, and I can raid it. But you know, I think it's good to you know, find spots like this early, like the islands and like this early in the map, because people haven't built anything here yet. I'm not going to build anything here because I feel like it's too obvious to build something in this, you know, in this area. But you know, I mean, if someone, you know, happens to build something here and don't have the same thought process that I have, then I've got a pretty easy raid, I think. So I'll check this place out later. I'll probably use it to farm some mushrooms, although they don't seem to be going, like, I don't see any more of them now, so I'm getting a little confused right here. I think they just like appear in groups randomly, and you have to find them, and they don't render very far away, so you have to like get really close and see if you can find a group. So this could be, you know, a good area to farm some steak if I need to do that. But pretty cool. I'm gonna keep running and see what else we can find. Alright, so I'm actually out really far. Like, I'm not going to say exactly how far, because obviously that would be giving away where my base is going to be. But I'm out. I'm not at the world border. I'm a little closer than that. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I don't want to build at world border, obviously, because then people will find me easier. But I'm going to set a home somewhere around here, and I mean, not in this, obviously not in this area. But, you know, I'm going to build a base somewhere here, you know, a little far away, basically. Like, you're not going to find my base if you find this exact area, although you probably wouldn't be able to anyway. But another reason why I'm going out this far is because I'm actually going to keep going once I make a base, and I'm going to go raiding at the world border, because a lot of people build their bases at world border for some reason. And you know, it's an obvious spot to look, so I can probably find a lot of raids over there. So that's going to be my raiding tactic, I think, for the first you know, little few episodes on this server. But I think I end my video here. I hope you guys enjoyed. There won't be a new video or new factions video out until I get back from vacation, so on Tuesday probably. So if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'm not sure how people are going to take this this video, because it's been a while since I've done factions, and I don't know if it's going downhill or uphill on my channel. I'm not really sure, but you know, OP factions did fairly well, so I'm not, you know, I don't know if you guys like factions or what's up with that, but let me know in the comments if you want to see more of this series. And I might check out Factions Crimson as well, and you never know, I might even, if I really like it, which I doubt, but if I do like it, I might even make it my faction series. But I think Factions Blue will be fun. Hopefully you guys agree and enjoy the videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.